This Prakriti is all poised perfectly to calibrate you to become the manifest you desire, which the festival called MahaKumbh represents. And that Prakriti is so powerful that it embraces everyone in an equal order without discriminating one from the rest. This is the beauty of this Prakriti. When we call about this Prakriti, this also symbolizes our own characteristics through which we operate. So here, the Prakriti is manifesting each moment in its absolute totality. I would like to know from you, what is not happening right now in the Prakriti? Is the sun not doing the work? Is earth not doing her work? Is the tree not doing the work? What particle of this universe is just not in function? The rock may look solid to our eyes, just being stationary at one place for a longer time, but it is transmuting itself. It is converting into something that will manifest itself into something much more than what it is today. That's the power of the Prakriti. Everything that you see in this universe in any form is transacting with the universe itself, with the Prakriti itself, because each particle has a Prakriti, has its own innate characteristics. So it always works in favor of you. That's why it is so important for you to at least be able to come together with the prospect of the Prakriti, which is promising you to come in alignment of its own, to help you become the manifest that you desire. It is the truth. So if you cannot do the best thing, at least do what you are capable of. Because what will stress you, give you the pain in life, is not about you not having conquered something. It's not about you not having overcome an obstacle. But, my dear friends, listen carefully, but not having done what was possible for you. This will give you a lifetime of pain and guilt and shame, blame. That is a part of gamut that you should avoid by any stretch of the imagination, because that will deplete all of your energy and make you a version of yourself which will be disgusting to yourself and to the people around you. And if it's just coming like, no, it's just happening to me, then there is huge amiss, because you are missing out on something that you should be thriving upon. And the other person, who knows, the experience comes very profound. The person undergoes that pain because that person starts understanding the message behind it and feels blessed to have that ordeal of things to go through in order to transmute his energy by releasing a lot which is totally superfluous, which has always worked against his own progress. Once the person realizes this, starts to view obstacles as pathways towards a greater dimension of life, where he's so chiseled to become a better version of himself, that the Prakriti starts aligning and starts making pathways for his ascension, for his progress. That's how it works. And we always are caught in that embroilment, entrapment of likes and dislikes and prejudices and dispositions of all nature, and are feeling totally exhausted and depleted and with no actual purpose. And that's when we become low enough to be below mediocre, which we never shall accept about ourselves. So if you could allow this chronological body, which has got the cellular memory, which instigates you to act and behave in a certain way, which is so against the wishes that you would like to manifest, that you badly desire, because there is a huge contradiction between what you like to have and the person who you are. And as long as this dichotomy exists, there would not be any significant progress. So my dear friends, you have the option to come to MahaKumbh. Just leave aside all the comfort of your life. Come here and soak in. Imbibe all the energy without making any judgment about anything at all whatsoever. Just imbibe in all the energy without having to say much. You say that you are allowing something that you do not know come into your space and make that change that is required at this point in time for your overall well-being. With these words, I'll see you soon. Namaskaram.